Charles Robert Darwin was born the 12th of February of 1809, deceased the 19th of April of 1882. He was an English naturalist, geologist, and biologist, best known for his contributions to science and evolution.
Darwin's theory of evolution is the widely held notion that all life is related and has descended from a common ancestor. The bird and the bananas, the fish and the flowers, all are related. Darwin's general theory presumes that the development of life from non-life and stresses a purely naturalistic descendant with no modification. That is, complex creatures evolve from more simplistic ancestors naturally over time. In a nutshell, as random genetic mutations occur with an organism's genetic code, the beneficial mutations are preserved because they aid survival, a process known as natural selection. These beneficial mutations are passed on the next generation. Over time, beneficial mutations accumulate and the relation is an entirely different organism, but an entirely different creature.
During his many travels, Darwin discovered several cases of shells between the islands of the Isabela Island, the Fernandina, Santiago Island, Pinta Island, Santa Cruz Island, Española Island, and San Cristobal Island. He discovered that the shells of several turtles were different depending on the area they lived.
While Darwin's theory of evolution is a relatively young archetype, the evolutionary worldwide itself is as old as antiquity. Ancient Greek philosophers such as Anaximander postulated the development of life from non-life and the evolutionary descent of man from animal. Charles Darwin simply brought something new to the old philosophy, a plausible mechanism called natural selection. Natural selection acts to preserve and accumulate minor advantageous genetic mutations. Suppose a member of a species developed a functional advantage. Its offspring would inherit that advantage and pass it on to their offspring. The inferior members of the same species would gradually die out, leaving only the superior members of the species. Natural selection is the preservation of a functional advantage that enables the species to compete better in the wild.